All right. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Petey Aprendendo Português. It's the next day, and I can kind of hear myself on the other somewhere. I don't know where. But anywho, I forget what we're doing. Yeah, we're doing Duolingos. That's right. We're trying to survive Diamond League, which we're in 16th or 15th place, I think. But the competitive, hyper-competitive people are going to backstab us, I have a feeling. But for some weird reason, we've got 3 days of Super Duolingo for free. I don't know what happened. We've been blessed with the Duolingo's super duper. So, anywho, without further ado, let's just dive in. Actually, before we begin, we're in March. I forgot to say, oh yeah, today's yesterday. I forgot to celebrate the fact that yesterday was the last day of February 2026, and we knocked that monthly quest out of the park. We've got a little bit of frozen frame rate here going on, but that's okay. But we're moving into March, and Bia looks beautiful. I used to be like, oh, she's just a diversity hire, but I think I've seen Naya be a hippie like that too, which is adorable. And you know what? This is probably it's just called March Quest, which is fucking lame. Everything's kind of sanitized from the Duolingo human experience, so I don't know why. I don't know. I just feel like Bia, it could have been like Bia's blooming Balooza or something like that, or Bia's blooming bushel of whatever. But anywho, yesterday and also the day before, we did a combo of 2004 and 2005. Now let's say hello to our first day, or our next day, of 2006. I'll see you guys in a sec. Well, let's do it. We've got just a little bit of time in order for us to survive Diamond League, and we'll see that in a sec. All right. Yeah. All right, we got a black screen here. Wait, hold on. There we go. So as we could see, Mercedes is being a snake. A snake. A snake indeed. So we are going to start our day. And let's take a look at the quest here on the big screen here. Yes, complete this exclusive badge that is not a descript name, just March Quest, which is a beautiful, beautiful color. You see, look, the last one, Vikram's karaoke night, was in 2025. Now we just have January, February, March, April, which is kind of lame. But yeah, Mercedes is not looking to go down without a fight. We've got listen to 12 exercises as the daily quest thingy. Hey, look, we've got Mistake Eraser. And I also want to take a look at Super Duo. Your free super preview ends in 3 days. So it's just a preview? Oh. Wow, I forget this guy's name. But he's been to my stream before. So he just added me out of the blue. Awesome, for the win. Thanks, man. I don't know how he got the hookup, but he's a good Jew. He's a good Jew. See, they're not all bad. Sorry, that's gonna get me kicked off of the Super Duo halfway through. I think I really burned through a lot of unit stuff. I think I'm gonna take it easy. Let's warm up with the speaking, and then we'll do a listening. And just basically get it in, yo. Let's see, is that popping up for us? Hold on. Check, check. All right, you can kind of hear it in the background. I gotta putz with some audio settings here. Give me one quick sec. Let's see. Maybe this one? Check. See, yeah, now we got the echo effect going. Check. And then we're going to go to... Excuse me.
Uma cozinha média.
Uma cozinha média.
Uma cozinha média.
Nope, nothing there. Okay. So we are going to go to this one. Speakers. Yeah, we're going to go to the audio interface. We're going to open up sound settings. Select playback device. I'm just... Here we go. Here we go. Check, check, 1, 2. Oh, man. So let's do this one. Check, check, 1, 2. And let's see it.
Uma cozinha média.
Yeah, we got it. All right, we don't have to wear the headphones. We might create a feedback loop, and you've probably heard this enough times, so I'm going to get it done with. Uma cozinha média, a medium-sized kitchen.
Nos arredores de uma pequena cidade.
Nos arredores de uma pequena cidade. Nos. On the outskirts of a small town.
Quero voltar a revisar meu orçamento.
Quero voltar a revisar meu orçamento. I would like to return... I want to resume reviewing my budget.
Quero te confirmar as datas.
Quero te confirmar as datas. Quero te confirmar. I want to confirm the dates with you.
Pode explicar por que a conta de água é alta?
Pode explicar por que a conta de água é alta? Couldn't you explain why the water bill is so high? Crap, I got that wrong.
Eles explicaram todas as condições completamente.
Eles explicaram todas as condições completamente. They explained all the conditions thoroughly.
Eles podem enviar-nos os documentos.
Eles podem enviar-nos os documentos. There we go. Sorry, I'm being a weirdo. I'm just ecstatic that at the buzzer we got double XP or we got Super Duo.
Muito conveniente.
Muito conveniente. Very convenient. Yeah, isso foi conveniente. Felizmente. All right, next one. Próxima.
Quanto dinheiro você quer depositar?
Quanto dinheiro você quer depositar? How much money you want to deposit?
Preciso saber quantos metros quadrados tem a casa.
Preciso saber quantos metros quadrados tem a casa. I need to know how many square meters there are in a house. Practice complete. Let's see that flame. What day is it today? Give me that sugar. And boom. 2006 days on the day streak. Keeping the flame going, keeping it alive. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yo, 2006. Yeah. That's pretty cool. And we don't have ads for like a couple days, so that's not a bad deal. No need to be paranoid about hearts and such. Just a beautiful time. So let's see that flame twice. Get that double dopamine hit. Cadê? Cadê is where is for you noobs. All right. Give me that. There it is. Boom. 2006. Ironically, 2006, when I was in school, I remembered having the worst teacher ever. Same thing with 2004 and being all like stressed the other day. But for some reason, today's been kind of a relief. But I remember the beginning of 2006 where I had some confidence built up. And then just to have it be destroyed. So hopefully we don't repeat history here, but boom. Sunday, keep the flame lit every day. That's what we're here for. That's what we're planning on doing. Keeping the flame going, keeping it alive. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Sugary C. Not just today, but your pronunciation is very good today. Take your time. Yo, take your time. No, I'm not going to take my time. Let me show you why my pronunciation's been faltering. Yes, my pronunciation has been sucking. Let me show you why. Let me show you the exact reason as to why it's been suffering. So, Sugary C, real quick, leaderboards. I am one away from the demotion zone, and this has been the entire frickin' week. So, I am paranoid as frick. We are no bueno. That's Spanish. Now é boa. Isso não é boa. Wait, hold on, what? Your day streak was the year I was born? God dang. Wait, how come that's not playing anything? Hold on a sec. Is there anything coming out here? Oh, shit, the freaking audio settings. Man, why do the audio settings have to, like, go out of its way to suck? How about now? I can't believe... You know, that's the messed up thing, too. Like, the, hold on. We're gonna... Oh, wow. Okay. Check. And then speakers are here. Let's see if that works.
Comprávamos bonecas em lojas de brinquedos.
There we go. I don't know why that changed.
Comprávamos bonecas em lojas de brinquedos. Loja de bonecas.
Oops, switched it to bonecas.
Brinquedos.
We used to buy dolls at toy stores.
Segundo livro. Segundo livro.
Segundo o livro, as per the book.
Comprávamos brinquedos de plástico no mercado. Comprávamos brinquedos de plástico no mercado.
We used to buy plastic toys at the market.
Comprávamos calculadoras em vez de brinquedos. Em vez de brinquedos.
We used to buy calculators instead of toys.
Comprávamos marcadores de texto como presentes.
We used to buy highlighters as gifts.
Chiclete de morango.
Strawberry gum.
A nova fantasia.
A new costume.
Ele me entendia e comprava sorvete.
He understood and bought ice cream.
Prometer um presente.
To promise a gift.
Uma borracha gigante.
A giant eraser. And just like that, we got the double XP. Let's see it. We got we got all the quests complete for March. First day of March. 5 gems, 7 gems, I'd assume, and then Dobro Cheesy Peas, double XP for the next 15 minutes. And we just have 15 minutes left. Being ranked, just to give you context here, being ranked 16th place with 186 or 180 plus weeks in a row on Diamond League is quite unnerving. We're living on the edge here, but at least we have Super Duo to save the day. Thank God. Super Duo! So, Alonso last week did something crazy, like he got 1,000 on a Sunday. That's why I'm hypersensitive on this guy. Brad could probably get yeeted. Andres, Gina, keeping extra precautions. Mercedes, I think, is still trying to earn just to try to climb the ladder and survive. So without further, I'm just going to keep speaking. Let's do some pronunciation.
Por favor.
Por favor, seja organizado com os produtos.
Primeiro,
Primeiro saia da cozinha.
não
quero sair lá fora agora.
Primeiro,
Lá limpar o quarto.
A toalha.
A toalha molhada.
não gosto.
Não gosto de cor dessa colcha perfeita a vermelha. Faça sua cama agora. Make your bed now.
Por último,
Por último, vamos descansar e assistir um filme. Faça isso imediatamente. Me passa a luva. There we go. Got quite into cheesy peas. Let's get it again. Quero te confirmar as datas. Condição do contrato. Precisamos confirmar todos os detalhes antes.
a moradia.
A moradia nova, new house. Vamos revisar o orçamento por metro quadrado. Pode me explicar o contrato? Eles podem enviar nossos documentos. Temos de explicar tudo para elas. Fuck. Uma cozinha média. Um orçamento alto. Fuck. Um orçamento alto. A high budget. There we go. Okay, we're in 14th place. Something's telling me we get 3,000. Oh shit, see, and just like that, I don't know who yoinked us down or who, like, said nope. Oh, maybe it's just the fact that I got 2 in a row. Yeah, we're getting close to getting to 14th place, so let's get that. Sugary C, what do you got to say? Salve! Your day streak was the year I was born. How old are you then, Sugary?
A panela
está no fogão. The pot is on the stove.
Não quero limpar.
Não quero limpar o sofá. Não quero. Wait, what's 2006 minus... I'm just going to do some... Oh, I see.
limpe
o segundo andar. Clean the second floor.
Diga
quem limpou o banheiro. Coloque os livros na estante assim. Leve o detergente para ele. Saia do quarto e arrume suas coisas.
Meu quarto
de hóspedes. The guest room.
Faça
a lista de compras para amanhã.
Eu
acho que precisamos de uma nova pá. I think we need a new shovel. Okay. Now we're up to 14th place. 14, 37 half, 27, 37. What'd you say? Shwiggity shwash, 55. I've been listening to that the other day. Bit of a throwback. That video was probably out when you were born. Ms. Sugar. See, Mercedes, Gina, Nope, and me are proactive. And Mercedes, you're not going to, like, undercut me here. I feel like Alonzo, he hasn't done anything yet. But as you can see from Monday and Sunday, that he does quite a bit. The fact that I just needed 170 in order to get to where I am means that things are okay. All right, let's get another one. And let's do Mistake Eraser while we still have it. This is what's going to get us 40 XP anyways. And that's okay. Eu não sei. Não sei se precisa de mais sal. I don't know if it needs more salt.
Falar sobre guerra.
Sobre guerra. Aquele it's like lanço. Aquele máquina de lavar a louça é do meu tio. Okay, máquina de lavar a louça. That's such a long way to say dishwasher. Eu tenho sempre
razão.
I always have reason. Coquetel. Eu estou comprado o coquetel. Garçonete or something like that? Garçonete. There we go.
Não sei se o bolo já está pronto. Sei. Pronto.
Oh.
Não.
Não.
Sei.
Oh,
Se o bolo já está pronto.
I don't know if the cake is ready yet. Kind of scary getting. You'll turn 20 this year. I'm 19. Your day streak is 2006. Yeah, you saw it correctly. Yeah. Scary. It is scary getting old. I've been having an existential crisis since I was 4, turning 5. So yeah, it is very scary getting old. Claro is of course. Claro. Esse são 4 copos. Tem 4 copos. Por
Porque
que
não exploramos
por
juntos aqui.
por aqui juntos. Okay, wow, we got that right. Why don't we explore around here together? Porque não exploramos por aqui juntos.
A. Menos. Tranquila. Está brincando. As
meninas criança tranquila está brincando. As criança menos. You gotta flip the 2.
Falar sobre guerra.
Talking about war. Claro. Tem 4 copos. There we go. A.
menos. Criança. Está brincando.
Tranquila. Oh, criança menos. Criança menos. A criança
Está
menos.
Tranquila. Está brincando.
There we go. And I'm hoping that's 40. No, we only got 20 for that one. That's okay, though. We got some mistakes. Wow, we got a lot of mistakes to erase. This might be the end of the night, actually. We got about 6 minutes left. Which, I think we're going to reach our goal of 3,000. But we're going to do it in a way in which we get all these mistakes taken. We got a lot to get through. These are tough. Eu sempre faço o deserto. Sobremesa. A sobremesa. Sumário completamente. This is resumo completo. Okay. Ele vai ali de novo. Yeah, vai ir lá de novo. Não tenho... Sim, às vezes eu discuto com Giulia.
Encontramos ela no mercado. Ela, no mercado.
We found her at the market. Short.
Curto.
Nosso edifício está grande. É grande. O nosso prédio é grande.
Onde você janta no sábado?
Onde você...
Onde você janta no sábado?
Where do you have dinner on Saturday? But he can be... Mas pode... Self-centered? Mesmo centrado. Mas pode ser egocêntrico. Yeah! Yeah, eu sempre faço a sobremesa. We're remembering these. Okay. Resumo completo or something like that. Yeah, okay. Nosso pregio é grande. Fuck. Un nosso pregio. Oh, we almost got it. Un nosso. Fuck. Nosso pregio é grande. Our building is big. Which, pregio is kind of a newer word. Well, we still got a lot to go through, yo. It is very... What's scariest about getting old, my friend? Sugary C. What is the scariest about getting old? Tell me in the comment section. Tell me in the chat, as they say. What is the scariest thing about... For me, it's like... When we die, do we just... Is that it? Like, is heaven really just... Is it just like a 7-minute trip? And then everything goes to nothingness? I really... Like... I don't see any instance in which I see death as a good thing. You know, I know it's inevitable, but I don't necessarily see it as like a good thing. Like enjoying life versus death and blah blah blah, and I don't know. I just, it freaks me out. And I feel like getting older brings us closer to that. Anyways, existential crisis aside, let's continue on with the, not words, mistake eraser. Let's do some more.
Eu danço o tempo todo no meu apartamento.
I dance all the time in my apartamento.
Precisamos responder essas perguntas antes.
Well, yeah, we need to answer these
Os
questions.
meus pratos.
My dishes. Eu tenho mais tempo grátis? Livre. Eu tenho tempo livre demais.
A Ana está no aeroporto, né? No aeroporto, né?
Vários no computador. Aquele loja shopping é divertido. I forget what bookshelf is. The bookshelf? Ah, bookshelf? Estante.
Descansem bastante sempre.
Rest. Always rest. Always get plenty of rest.
O que você faz no seu tempo livre? Faz. O que você faz no seu tempo livre? Seu tempo livre.
What do you do in your free time? Eu tenho I forget. Tempo livre demais. Tempo vírus no computador. Okay, hold on a sec. O estante está vazio. Eu tenho... okay, it's 10 o'clock. Hold on. It's 10 o'clock. We just struck midnight. We're not going to finish this one lesson. Okay, we finished in 14th place and we kept our position at Diamond League. It's a bit anticlimactic, but we finished. Oh crap. So that means we're pretty much done. I'm not even going to finish that lesson, because what we learned from last week is that if we get right past the buzzer, like we beat Diamond League right past, and then we do another lesson to initiate the next week of Diamond League, it's going to be a bad time. I didn't make 3,000 XP, but I was very close to, and I would have if it weren't for you meddling kids. We also probably ran out of double XP. So I'm just going to take a look here at the shop. Yeah, we're out of double XP. That is scary. But anyways, to your comment, Sugary C, I think the thing is not exactly getting old, but the things that will happen in the world coming years I hope the things change for the best, even just a little. Well, I hate to break it to you. I'm a big conspiracy theorist, and I'm pretty sure we've run our course as a society. We're starting to become more aware of the evil around us, and therefore we are. That's the telltale sign that when Revelations comes to being and everything's revealed to us, that's when we meet God and our Maker. And I don't know if that's because it's a biblical event or just simply because the powers that be are reenacting biblical events in our, almost in a mockery of religious faith and things like that. So yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy my Duolingos every day. I don't know if I'm willing to die for war for a good cause, because I'm too squishy and happy. Well, not happy. I don't know. I mean, I'm docile. But yeah, the like dying for stuff. It's like the finality of death and whatnot. It's scary. Like that part of it's scary. The coming years and the surveillance state that we're in. It's horrible. I don't want to be in a surveillance state anymore. And I don't think anybody should. Like the U.S., I think, just declared war on Iran in the same way that was planned in 2001. Speaking of the 2000s, we went into Iraq for X many years, and it started in 2001, and it just never ended. Like, we want to talk about, like, ooh, when's World War III going to happen? I feel like World War III is just, whatever happened in the last couple of administrations. Like, there's the Cold War, which that wasn't really like that. I guess we're doing, like, if we're looking at Marvel's cinematic universe, this is like the end game. These are all like the shitty movies that come before, like, Avengers Endgame. And that's supposed to be the de facto World War III. But I have a feeling that World War III is going to be after whatever the Iraq war is. So once we hit 2029 too, things are going to end up being where we own nothing and we're happy about it. Where everybody has to sell their property and sell their land and sell, their cars, and then eventually everything's just going to be decentralized and owned by a small select group of people and those who are deemed worthy, and they get to live, essentially. And I think it's turning into a life or death situation where if you're not useful to the powers that be, you are eliminated. Like a Squid Game fashion battery pack in the chest, exploding everything. I try to live without thinking the world is slowly falling apart. I think that's the solution. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good way to live. But I feel like sometimes it's naive. Not that I'm saying you're naive. I'm just saying when subjecting yourself to that level, that thinking just to protect your psyche, it's important, yeah, to protect your psyche and your worldview and all that stuff. But it's also like they do want us docile. The powers that be do want us to like I'm doing this Duolingo thing just because it's like kind of my thing. I've been doing it every day for a long time. I'm so tired. This was a rough week too. Starting from day 2000 and then just, oh man, almost getting 3000 XP. I probably should have ground up to getting 3000 XP, but I'm thinking Monday night, late at night, not too late at night, but late enough, around this time. Monday night, getting the flame for 2007. And, then just doing our best. But 2006 is when Sugary Sue was around. Yeah, me too. Speaking of sleepy, so I did archery with my friend, who I haven't seen in 10 years. That was yesterday. That was day 2005. Yesterday, we hung out. We did archery. We hung around a local college. And, it was good catching up to him, or catching up with him, and just learning how to shoot a bow, an arrow. And, but I was running back and forth getting the arrows. And I kept losing arrows. So, I don't know. I ran around like crazy, and I don't really get much exercise because I'm either stressed out all the time or, trying to do house chores during the weekends. I don't really have much free time other than just decompress from work, eat something, go to bed, shower, regular stuff. But that was a really good day. It was a fun day, and I actually felt like relaxed for once. I actually felt like I could sleep and be okay. So with that, I did, I was home at 5. I slept till 10, so I got like 5 hours of sleep. I woke up for about 3 hours. Then I went to bed at let's say 3 o'clock in the morning, and I slept till 11 today. So in total, it was 5 hours plus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Full 8 hours. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hours of sleep in total, spanning from yesterday and then also the night sleep today. So I've gotten plenty of sleep, and I'm still tired. I love sleep too, man. Sleep is probably the best deal ever. It's what keeps you young, actually. So you feel like you're getting old, just sleep it out, man. Sleep it out. I can't believe we got super duo. We got lumped into this family plan by this Jewish individual. See, not all of them are bad. He's one of the good ones. I hate being that guy, but yeah, we have an opportunity to save some gems and survive this week. But I have a feeling we're gonna wean off of being a higher achiever. Since we placed so low this week, so the top 16 get to survive in Diamond League, right? Then the top, anything 17th to 20th place, they get demoted, right? And I think the top 10, they're the ones that get to go into Tournament League. They get into a harder competition. Then anything below that, they're kind of neutral. But I feel like the last 3, if you're in 14th, 15th, 16th place, even 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th place, or even I don't know how it's divvied up. I think the top 8 are actually the overachievers, but the underachievers that still survive, I believe that next week is going to be once we engage Diamond League after being in 14th place, it'll be a lot easier. I'm not saying it's going to be a super epic cakewalk, but it won't be as complicated. I have a feeling. And I don't know what was going on with Diamond League and all that stuff. Good lucky, face blue smiling, says Coelho Dorado. Oh, so you are a bunny person. I got Coelhos. Let me see my boy, my son. I'm pulling up my son. All right, let's see. Let's show and tell here. This is my boy. His name is Young Chungus, and he is handsome. He is probably the handsomest of all the boys. All the boys. Look at him. Look at how beautiful he is. Giving him some pets. That's a coelho. I think that's how you say it, right? Look at that cat. He's so pretty. Like as a rabbit, he's like a big boy. Okay, and we're back. I don't know what the heck happened there. But I'm just gonna wait for us. Cute, I like Bunny. Yeah, I like Bunny too. Yeah, so I don't know where it cut off there, but he was my handsome boy. And look at this boy. Look at this boy. Look at this. Oh my God, he's so sweet. My son. Look at him. Look at him play. Yeah. Yeah. He's a big boy. Oh yeah, and yesterday I got falafel. I went to a halal place and I got that. It was freaking good. Yo. It was good. So much so that I feel like oh yeah, here's all these takes of me doing the ocarina thing for day 2000. I think I should just upload that. Yeah, I'm gonna upload that. That's gonna be a fun time. I'm gonna upload that. Oh yeah, we're in March. So in Marzo. I think that's oh, I gotta do I Am Sick is the story time I'm gonna do once Super Duo is now expired. Once it'll become expired in 3 days. So we got that done. I'm not gonna do anything else. Because if I do, it's going to be like balls to the walls competitive. And I don't want that for this week because I'm stressed out as it is. Hey, Rodrigo did 100 days on his day streak. Very good. Amethyst League. Wild Poem did 10 lessons in a day. February badge for Ayala. Right at the buzzer. Oh my God, everybody's right at the buzzer. Mother, son. 45 day streak. Arthur. February badge for Chloe, Emerald League. My 2000 day streak, we got like 11 likes from all these cats. Kate, is that the Kate? Is that if it's Dizzy? Holy shit! I didn't know Katie was in this. She's got super Duolingos. Oh, wow, she did a lot more than me today. But we kind of have a similar trajectory. I kind of wish that they were different colors. Like, hers is blue and mine is gray for some weird reason. She's got Duolingos. Yeah. Oh, you could block this person. God dang. Yeah, I'm adding Katie Milks. That's her name. Fiery Joe's also. Oksana's wishing me well. You guys are good people. I don't know where Shugs is. Oh, Shugs is here. You are back with a vengeance. Now, you could be honest with me, Miss Sugar. When it comes to my original music, is there something you could do with it in terms of animation? Or is there like because even if you take like my song Respair and you make an animation to it, take it, do whatever you gotta do, man. Because I don't know, like I feel like death and getting older and fading into obscurity is scary to me. But it's not like I want my ego to take control of my actions either. Like, I don't want to, like, be an artist and be like, yeah, that's me. I did it. And blah, blah, blah. Me. All this stuff. But it would be fun, you know, to, like, be appreciated enough so not only that I'm remembered for it, but also I most importantly to like have a living. And have Duolingo stuff like this be my fun thing. Or have music be my fun thing, or have my practices become my way of life. And I could do all this complicated life stuff as, as that's my job, to do all this complicated life stuff. But that's just me. That's just me. What were you saying about the rabbit? I got distracted, got a bit. Okay, I'm trying to go back into animation more recently. May I give some nome updates of it? Like name updates of it? What do you mean? Oh, talking about my rabbit. My bunny rabbit. He's my son. That's all you gotta know. He's handsome, and I love him unconditionally. I don't know. He's just like a little shit. Look at this guy. Look at this little turd. Look at this little white turd. He's like, whoa, what are you doing? Whoa. Wow. Like Crash Bandicoot in this bitch. And look at him. Look at him throw shit around. He's like, fuck you. Fuck this stuffed animal. Fuck him. And that he does. He's so funny. He is the handsomest of all of the boys. And he deserves pets. Yes, pets. I don't know. I hate being the guy who's just like, yes, he's my handsome boy. But look at him. Look at how beautiful this rabbit is. And I'm just appreciative of little things like my bunny. Because he's kind of stupid. But he plays, like he's doing like, look at him playing with those cups. He's just trying to see if he could get some treats in there. And this is something you get for toddlers, but bunnies like them too, which is the cutest thing, because he's like, ooh, I'm throwing this shit around. Yeah, fuck that cup. And he's also got like a whole stack of cups. And look at him. He's just like, fuck that cup. Fuck that shit. And he pulls, like, let me flip that shit. He's got a little snoot in there. His nose. And he's just a cute, happy boy. That's all. That's all. He is very smart. How old is he? Well, I think he was born in like 2021, so I guess he's 5. He's gonna be 5. Wow, that's he's getting up there. He's getting into his prime age. This is why I gotta quit my job. Like, I need to spend more time with my bunny rabbit. Like, I want to get a work from home job just so I could like see him every break I get at my stay at home work from home job. I could just be like, ooh, bunny. And just be like, yo, he's my rabbit. Just because I get all, like, crazy about that stuff. So. Oh, yeah, I got this meal at a restaurant. It's like a tofu, pad thai looking thing. And I got 3 of the... I still have some of these chili sauces. It's like a spicy oil, chili oil. It's really good. I saved those. I hoard those anytime I go to this one restaurant I've been to. Oh yes, and here's the Pope Chungus. The Pope himself. Saint Peter. No, I'm kidding. And here's Bean as like a, yes, this is Lord Chungus among us. And he's just like a dapper king. I don't know why that's so funny to me. He's just the king. He is Lord. Nami? Like from Lilo and Stitch? No, that's Nani. Man, I miss... we used to have the queen as well. And she was like a darling queen. I gotta shave this, or I gotta get this shaven. Here's the thing, like, I look like a homeless person, right? I look like a hobo, but when we, like, shave this down, like, I'm pretty handsome. Like, cut my hair really short, cut this really short, I look handsome. I look freaking nice. Oh, Nami is in the food. Oh, yeah, like, yummy, nummy, Namis. Yes, I misinterpreted that. Shugs, you are a sugary and you are of the seas. I don't know what the C stands for. But you are of the sugar. You know, I like couscous and eggs. I feel like I'm an honorary Brazilian because of that. Like, here's something. I got a couscouseira that I make couscous literally every other day. Or anytime I run out of couscous, I'm like, all right, I got to make some more. And it reminds me of like me and Naya. And she's a babe, a hot babe. And look at me flying home. Man, I look like shit though. Like, I've like really peaked. I gotta either lose weight and not be as fat. I just gotta like go for runs or something. I don't know what I need to do, but what I'm doing right now is not healthy in terms of my stuff. Couscouseira, yeah. Oh, stands for cookie, lol. He does stand for cookies. Who, Bean? Yo, this boy, hold on. This is like, so you know how witching hour, I don't know if you know the term witching hour. This is more of like a I guess an English word, like settlers and stuff like that. Around like 12 o'clock at night, 11, 12 o'clock at night, into like the early mornings. The air is thinner. The veil between the worlds is thinner. They call it witching hour. When a rabbit, around that time, a rabbit is like this. You see this handsome boy? Look at him. I call it sniffing hour. Because the air is light, the energy is lighthearted. I'm wearing my camouflage Crocs. Don't mind me. But he is just a zoomy, binky boy. And that's what I call sniffing hour. That's how he gets his, is he fat? He's kind of getting chunky. But look at how happy he is. When a bunny does that, ooh, he likes the cookie. Yeah, sometimes, you get your exercise. I like how that video ends. But he's just a zoomy boy. Where is he? Oh, he's in the other room. I don't want to, well, so this is like the music den is what I've been calling it, or like the studio in my my house. He's like literally that way. That way is like a hallway. There's no door this way, but you go out this way, take a right, then go back this way, and then take a left. That's his room. He has a whole room up to himself because I don't have children. I don't have kids, so therefore, he is my son. He is my kid. I once picked him up on one of my like pivotal days, like, oh my God, Bean, look, I'm on this day streak, and he's like he's freaking out. Bunnies don't like being picked up all the time, but when they do, it's you know, when they're accepting of you picking them up or used to it, it's not as scary. So that's a good thing. That's a beautiful thing. Where is he? Where is the young Chungus who is among us? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Charmanders. We also got Charmanders in his house. Oh, shit. I dropped something. Oh, no, my turtle. My little guy. My little turtle. Hold on. Focus on the turtle. This, I got him in Mexico. My Mexican tartaruga do Mexico. Oopsie. There we go. But yeah, I'm just making sure my set looks cool. Where's he? What a asking presumptuous question, I say. What about why is he? Or how is he? Now everybody's always asking, where is my boy? Where is young Chungus? Where's the bean? Nobody's asking, how is he? No, does anybody ever ask, how is my boy? Is he okay? Is he eating enough? Yes, he is. He's a big boy. He likes eating hay. He definitely likes eating treats. Banana, that's a whole other thing. He loves banana. Any bunny rabbit out there is going to love banana. That's just a staple food in the bun community. Everybody knows bananas. You'd think carrots, right? Because of Bugs Bunny, but no. Also, Mel Blanc was allergic to carrots, the voice actor of Bugs Bunny. But rabbits, specifically, bunny rabbits, some of them like carrots, some of them love carrots, some of them don't. The queen did not like carrots. Bambi would eat anything and everything. Bean, I think he likes carrots, but any bunny, every bunny, stereotype, it's like, this is going to be racist, but you know how black people love chicken? Rabbits love bananas. It's just a beautiful thing. He is living his best life. I'm protecting him with all of my heart and my love and my soul. And sometimes I play trumpet in the house and it freaks him out, and I try not to, even though like that's my eldritch pact, is playing tuba or trombone. My stoic face, or my tired looking face being freeze framed right there. I don't know if I'm ever gonna like lose these bags under my eyes. I need to moisturize, homie. We're gonna moisturize. I've got Healing Original Lotion for dry, dermatologist recommended. Because I got like dry ass hands. You got soft hands. That's the thing. Like, some girls like rough hands. I don't get it. Like, why would you want dry, crusty, shitty hands? It's rugged. I'm not rugged. I'm a soft boy. I'm a sensual boy. Sorry. Wow, we've almost been here for an hour. I'm plotting something. And that's the lotion on my hands for the ocean. There we are. He is living his best life. 2006, though. Like, being almost 20. What is it like in 2026, almost being 20? Tell me. Tell me how you feeling. What are you doing? Are you in school? In college? I think that's the age to do that. Because I got a friend in who's also, I think she's 19, who's also a fan of the PD, who is also a big Pokemon fan. Wolf Lunam, talk about you. Who's going to college right now. Which is kind of nice, you know. I didn't really like college. I felt like I didn't really get much out of it. I feel like there was a lot of egos that I had to battle in terms of, college, snobs and whatnot. And it was kind of like a disheartening type of deal. But yeah. Of everything you've said, I'd say I'm not doing anything, lol, at the moment. That's great. Some people take a gap year, not only with, like there's a thing that employers are doing in America where they're letting their employees take a month off just to regroup and to collect themselves, which is great. I want more of that because the job is demanding. Like, jobs are demanding, and there's not as many people to work or staff, and it's actually more beneficial to let people leave and take sabbaticals to then come back and, refresh and whatnot. Even just a day for me on Wednesday, just not working, it was good. It was a really good time. I'd like more of that, please. I'd like more of that. And I think you get like, I don't know if you get like you get 1 hour for every 30 hours worked in sick time. I don't think that's enough at all. So like at most, like let's say 30 hours a week times 52 weeks, that's 1560 hours, and then we divide that by I guess I don't know what the math is right now. That's quite a bit actually, but at the moment you said, I'd say I'm not doing anything. Oh, to that, you're not doing anything? I wish I took a gap year after high school. I really do. Like, after high school, I was just gung-ho and ready to do stuff, and I feel like I was held back from the college. Like, I was so far in advanced that I felt like I was wasting time. I still feel like I'm wasting time now, but, like, I was ready to do other things, and I was just a big fish in a small pond versus being a small fish in a big pond is what I was told I was like. But it was more so like I was a big fish in a slightly bigger pond. Like, it was kind of a lukewarm, negative, happy medium that I would have liked a bigger pond to at least be humble with and to have other, like, colleagues to look up to. But it just kind of felt like I was really good, but yeah. Invoice. Yeah, that's a phishing attempt. I'm not gonna click on that shit. Email phishing attempts. You know how it goes. But yeah, I digress. I digress from all that stuff. I just wish that fish. What about fish? What, that I got the attention span of a fish? Is that what it is? Or are you a pescadora? Do you fish? I'm tired. Fish. Sounds funny. Fish. Fish. Yes, it does. Hold on.
Fishball cat.
How about that? I heard that that means something else. I forget what the How do you say pretty girl in Portuguese? Garota bonita. Okay. You just say okay. There are a lot of people that just say, what is a menina? That is a girl. Is this like, wait, is that lady in waiting in the court of Spanish kings? Yo, is this like, this is where, you know, gringos like me go to get cute Brazilian girls. I'm gonna click it again, by the way. I know the weakness.
Fishball cat.
Oh, got it. She said it slower. Jeez. Whoa. Google. What are you doing? What are you saying here? Sorry. Didn't you think that 2006... Oh, yeah, we almost finished this, by the way. But 2006 was quite a day. And on a Sunday, too. Oh, yeah, yesterday we were talking about Gen 3 and Pokemon. And how Pokemon Coliseum came out, I think, in 2004. And I think XD came out in 2005. And that was a golden age of Pokemon, I will say. But now... I'm going to ask Pokemon 2006 game. And this was the start of, I think, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. And I think... Did somebody from... let's see. 2006 was Diamond and Pearl, right? Now, when was it released in America? Because I remember North America was 2007. So that's tomorrow. And I remember that was such a good game. Yeah, that's reminiscent. Yeah, in America. List of Pokemon games in America. 2006. Yeah, I don't think anything came out in 2006. 2006, the primary video game activities centered in the 10th anniversary editions. Because we're on the 30th anniversary. Now we're, you know, because that was 20 years ago. And yeah, Diamond and Pearl were in Japan, September 2006. Journey Across America tournament using Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. There's a tournament in 2006. That was amazing. Oh, yeah. 10 years ago was the 10th anniversary. I missed 2016, the year itself. I personally hated 2016. I did not like 2016. If I'm being real honest with myself. I disliked 2016. I felt like I was at my lowest. Honestly, kind of at the level of that I'm at right now. Where I'm kind of depressed. I'm kind of sad. I'm bloated. I'm overweight. I'm just not in good shape right now. And I just feel like crap. And also Trump was elected. I didn't really like Trump. I hated Trump at the time. I felt like he was the opposite of all of my ideals at the time. Now, I feel like I've gone full circle from really disliking Trump to then saying, okay, at least he tried to get peace in the Middle East as he was leaving, to then back to, wait a minute, this is all just for one stupid country that hates us and treats us as cattle. So he's on the wrong side of history yet again, in my view. I think it was either very good or for some very bad. Yeah, I mean, I was very depressed in 2016 to the point where I wouldn't even leave my house. But it's good. I can't acknowledge the year that it was good for a lot of people. Like for me, I saw what was coming. I was a paranoid freak, knowing that I knew about Epstein's Island then and Pizzagate and all that stuff. And it's like, man, the Illuminati's taken over the world. Holy crap. And as I say this, we're going to lose. The stream's going to cut off. Because that's who runs YouTube too, Yeah, but with that, 2016, there's this 10th anniversary mug that I have. I have it. Let's see, Pokemon, 10th anniversary mug. Or I have like a badge that, Pokemon 10th anniversary mug. It was like Pokemon Center 10th Center. No, it's none of these. It's like a tall mug that was the 10th. Wow, that's pretty cool. But I've been following this since it came out. I guess it's not there. Maybe it's on... Nope, that's not it. It was like Pokemon Center official site. Yeah, some of this stuff is like, oh man, check this out. Check out this merch. Yo, I'd get a Slowpoke mug. That's how I feel every day. It's kind of weird how Snorlax though is a coffee mug. That's the least. That's like the least awake Pokemon that you want. The candy bowl makes sense. Is that a graduation Pikachu? That's adorable. Class of 2015. They got socks. Oh, the Spheal mug is adorable. That's good for hot cocoa. Ooh, a mug and snack plate. Munchlax mug. Ooh, a canteen, a thermos. Alright, now I am... home decor. Now I'm going through this rabbit hole. Ooh, a holiday ornament. Kitchen. I want a Klefki key holder. Yeah, some of the stuff is like... What about figures and pins? Ooh, we got Flareon. Pixel pins. Giant pins. Delicious Adventures. Of course, Gengar. But they got Funkos and shit. Let's do giant pins. Oh, yeah. We got Evolutions. We got oversized pin of some more Pokemons. I don't want a giant pin, though. I want like a... Man, they have exclusive stuff. Figures and pins, just like... X Wand Company? What the fuck? These are just Pokeballs. Ooh, the friend or the level ball. That's pretty cool. Oh man, all the cool ones are sold out. Luxury ball is $119. I love the luxury ball. Friend ball though. I have a Leafeon in a friend ball. I'm sorry I'm nerding out over Pokemon. Oh shit. I forgot to switch the fucking camera perspective. Anyways, this is what I was looking at. I was looking at the Pokemon stuff. Anyways, I was looking at Pokeballs, as you can see. Backtracking. I was looking at some of that. Some oversized pins. So this is what I was looking at. And, Funkos and giant pins and pixel pins. And let's take a look at some pixel pins. These are adorable. Adorável. That is Portuguese for adorable. And then, this is where I was trying to look for the 10th anniversary pins. And here's some of the mugs that I was looking at. Snorlax mug, Ditto mug. Just to... Ooh, 30th. Adorable. Adorable. Coco ornament. A turntable. Why would I get a turntable? Who the heck listens to records? Records. Anyways. Yeah. No, that's fine. Would you like to go to Japan someday? Here's the thing. I probably will. There's a lot of, like... Japan, I don't think, would want someone like me. Like, they don't like tourists. Like, the tourists from America, and actually a lot of tourists from, like, I think Africa have come in. And, like, the immigrants from Africa have started pimping out women. And this is not even, like, a stereotype or a joke. I mean, it kind of is a stereotype, but it's, like... It's like ruined, not ruined, but it's like diminished the quality of living in Japan. Like, on one hand, absolutely. On the other hand, I'm like, you know, is it going to be safe anymore? Is anywhere going to be safe? But one thing I do want to visit is the Bunny Island, where probably in some World War II lab experiment place on an island, there is a Bunny Island. Bunny Island. Ukunoshima is the Island Poison Gas Museum. And buns were experimented on, but because they were, the labs were abandoned, the buns just left and just became free, and they're all now free roaming rabbits. And I have a feeling that, like, this is an entire island dedicated to the buns. And this is my life. This is my pilgrimage. Look at this guy. This guy, I think this is the owner of Beanie the Bunny. Yeah, Beanie the Bunny. And I think Beanie passed away, but it was like a really good, like that's a famous bun trainer. But look at these loaves. Look at these loaves of bread poking out. Oh my God, they're so adorable. And you know, they're just there. And this is kind of like Japan, you know, it's basically... Like, Pokemon is just a documentary on how Japan is. Like, the bunnies are just so polite. And they're just super kind and happy. And they're doing their thing, you know? There's nothing wrong with a bun doing their thing. But this one's got blue eyes. It's very beautiful. And, you know, they congregate in circles like this to plot their evil deeds. But look at this one. This one's got attitude. It's just like, what are you looking at? Oh, that one kind of looks like Bean, like his cousin or something. But yeah, rabbits are probably the best beings. Actually, Pikachu... Bunny compilation, I know. The paradise. Yeah, no, I know. It's the place to be. So I would go there. I don't know if I'd go to like Tokyo or like any like famous places or cities, because they got tons of red light districts everywhere, and I'm just not into that. Now, if I was single and I, you know, met somebody that was from Brazil in like Sao Paulo or like somewhere in the southern region, because a lot of Brazilians there are half Japanese, half Brazilian, then we'd probably go to there. And actually, Naya and I have talked about vacationing and stuff, and she wants to go to Thailand, so we're probably gonna go there first. I want to go to Italy again and take my parents there, so we're gonna go there, and maybe we'll go to Japan. I don't know. I've been getting her into Pokemon a little bit, and she got me this. She got me a little Charmander. I remember she was mad at me once because when I was talking to her on WhatsApp, we were video chatting, and I'm just like listening to her. I'm like, yeah, of course. You know, keep going. Yeah, keep going. And just like he's also listening in, like, yeah, keep going, keep talking about what you're doing. Yeah. And she's like, could you just stop? I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, why do you have Charmander there? It's like, I don't know. But yeah, it's rabbits are probably the best creatures. Yeah, but Pikachu is based off of I think the Chinese pika, which is known to be a mythological creature. I also learned just about like a month ago that rabbits are not rodents. They're actually its own category of creatures called lagomorphs. And the Chinese, I know pika means something else in Portuguese, so don't at me here. Chinese pika, I think will. And they're like these little, that's what they look like in the textbooks, but this is kind of what it is. It's basically, it kind of looks like an Ewok, honestly, but look at how handsome. These are of the same species or similar species as rabbits. Do they have yellow? I'm going to see if they have... Okay. Obviously, they have a yellow pika. Or pika. Pikachu. See, look. This endangered and more rare than panda pika from Japan was spotted for the first time 20 years ago. The animal that inspired the famous Pokemon Pikachu. Which is pretty cool. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, look at that big chumbo. Look at that big chumbo. Look at that round body. That is perfect for combat. Look at that chubby boy. So stupid. I love it. Felipe Mamede 1045. Hello, hola. Como vai? Boa, meu irmão. That's good, man. That's good. You're doing good. Oh, I'm tired. I should probably go to bed. But yeah, the yellow pika. They've got Northern American. Oh wow, they got a whole classification. So the order is Lagomorpha. They got Tuscan. They got Korean pikas. So Lagomorphas. Oh, you're really gonna yeah. Small to medium-sized terrestrial mammals that resemble large rodents in appearance. They belong to the order Lagomorpha, which includes rabbits, hares, pikas, and conies. Oh, conies are a different thing. So the size. What the hell is a coney? Okay, so rabbits and hares have long ears and short tail and powerful hind limbs. Pikas, they have short, round ears, no external tail, and poorly developed hind limbs. All right, well, that's mean. That's just mean. Predators are pretty much everything. And they got hamsters. So I don't understand. I guess pikas are kind of like the... What the hell is a coney? conies. I'm just going to do a web search. Search Google for conies. That's what a coney is? Specifically the Rox hyrax, Procavia capensis. So it's an awawa. Like an awawa is technically a lagomorph. So that's a rock bun. It's a rock bunny. These awawas. They're called conies. Awawa. Awawa. Look at these lumpy dudes. They're lumpy. Sol do Brasil. Okay. Tasso quando vai dormir. You're gonna go to sleep? Okay. Bons sonhos, meu amigo Felipe. Prazer. I'm definitely learning something now. I know. There's something to be said about, like, pikas. Like this. Look at this. This is the shape of this bun. And look at how unique this form is. He kind of looks like that sea slug bunny. And that should be another Pokemon. But just so firm, so round, perfect shaped of why friend shaped? If not friend, then why friend shaped is what a bunny is. You go to pet it and they're just like, oh shit, get the fuck away from me. But it's like, dude, I just want to be your friend. But yes, an awawa is a coney, or also known as a hyrax. So a hyrax, hare, rabbit, and pika, or pika, which pika means something else in Portuguese, as I've said before, they are all in the lagomorph category, not technically rodents, although I do like rodents as well. I feel like they're kind of in the same umbrella, if you ask me. Why can't we all be family here, you know? Probably because there's something different when it comes to, like, mice, squirrels, etc., rats, hamsters. There's something that... But it's interesting, too, Pikachu's classification is electric mouse. So it's technically a mouse. Kind of like how Cyndaquil is like a fire mouse. But it's like not a... It's like a I think it's like a porcupine. I forget what Cyndaquil is based off of. Yeah, let's look up... let's see. Cyndaquil. Like it's a bipedal mammalian. It's bipedal? No, it's not bipedal. It's combo. It's quadrupedal too. If you watch the anime, you dummy dumb. But it's like a little guy. Let's find any trivia. Let's see. Echidna. Traits of Tenrex. And so Echidna is a mammalian. Let's see. I guess an echidna is the only thing that lays an egg, which is kind of interesting because Gen 2 is known for their breeding mechanic that they added in. Let's see. Echidnas. What are they? I guess the doot nose is what makes it an echidna. List of, Echidna is a group. The order is Monotremata. It's not a rodent at all, basically. That's all you gotta know. An echidna is not a rodent. I'm almost sleeping too. Yeah, I know. I guess this learning with Petey type of deal is quite relaxing, and I hope you all enjoyed thus far. We've been here for an hour and a half. And I'd like to thank you all for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Let's conclude. What did we learn about 2006 on the day streak? That it was a good year, 10th anniversary of Pokemon. No official game came out other than Diamond and Pearl in Japan, which was quite significant of a year. I started. It was kind of a stressful year for me in school, and I had a really bad teacher that to this day I hope she's not doing well. Like, this is a piece of shit kind of teacher that you get once in a blue moon. And then upon my next year, of school, I had a team of teachers that really advocated for me. So it was kind of good and bad in some ways. But I remembered Pokemon and having a couple of friends along the way really, really helped me through things. And actually, the friend I played archery with, he noticed that my head was down, like I was looking towards the ground, and he's just like, why are you looking at the ground? Like, put your head up a little. And I'm like, you know what, man, you're right. And so I did. And we had a good old time yesterday playing archery like no time has passed at all. And it was really a healing experience. And I'm super, stoked to have a good friend like that. And a friend like Sugary C and a new friend like Felipe. But let's recap on the day. We successfully beat Diamond League for another time, and we survived. So Sugary C, I'd like to thank you for being a friend and all that stuff. I hope you get back into animation. I'd love to be a partner in our in this iteration of my life, in hopes that maybe we could be famous together, that I could quit my day job, you could be a full-time animator. Hey, let's work together. Let's we're going to be a dream team, maybe, I hope. Hopefully I'm not too difficult to work with. But anywho, let's look at this glorious day of 2006. Take a look at it one last time. Boom. What a time to be born. What a time to be alive. And thank you for helping me keep the flame going. And let's stay alive here. Time's moving fast, We're into the 2000s. I'm more than halfway into the 2000s. Soon it'll be the 2010s. And that was kind of a hard time for me. Honestly, I wish I had more happy years. I feel like this span of this month is going to be a kind of a rude awakening of your life could have been something, but it just depression and mental illness kicked in and kind of stunted everything. But existential crises aside, sociopaths of teachers, are in the past. I'm super thankful for anybody that comes to say hello. And Sugary C, happy birthday whenever it comes to you and you finally turn 20 years of age, and I hope you don't lose yourself along the way or have any sort of existential crisis in that like I do. But anywho, 2006, what a time to be around. And as always, muito obrigado por assistir. Boa noite. Ciao, ciao for now. Take care. Ante próxima. Feliz domingo e feliz segunda-feira. We are starting up tomorrow. Hopefully it's less competitive. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Ate próxima. And remember, every ending is a new beginning.
The song has restored my strength.